when two guys when two guys ride a horse together.
Yeah, press record on this.
What we are recording. What is it called when people ride like a horse in tandem? Is that together?
That's double back.
Is that like when you're on a tandem bike? Is that a 2-seat bike?
That's a 2-seat bike.
Okay, so if you ride a horse in tandem, would it be like a guy, two saddles, and two different guys on the same horse?
I think it's one saddle and somebody probably being a little bit uncomfortable.
Well, here we are, 2026. It
Welcome.
has been a hot minute. I think it has been a record-breaking month and a half since we have been back on the air due to many circumstances that we will talk about shortly. But we are here.
Yes!
New year, new studio. Just kidding. Not new studio. New headphones. New headphones. And tandem stories about horses.
Yes.
Welcome. Happy New Year to you.
Back in the saddle.
Happy way later New Year.
Saddle, yeah.
Back in the well, in our context, back in the saddles.
Back in the saddles.
Again.
Yeah, you
Yes.
get your horse, I get mine.
We are here.
Yeah.
Way to go.
Welcome.
Way to go. Welcome.
Good to see
hey,
you.
welcome to you.
You feeling strong, my
How are you
friend?
feeling about this year? Kicking off just a month
So
and a
far,
half late.
yes.
Yes.
Let's keep it going.
Do it.
January. The beginning.
Has arrived. Actually, it's not really the beginning anymore.
No,
It's like near the end of January.
It is. We're getting
Yeah.
into February. We're about to do February things.
Where have we been? So the world wants to know, where in the world has NQT been? Have you
They've-
guys been on a hiatus? Are you over? Are you fighting? What's happening?
Well, no, we haven't been fighting. I think
you took a long pause. Of course, we're not fighting.
I think we've been fighting some illness, maybe.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait, have you been? Because I have been.
Well, I mean, I had a little bit of stuff going on. Little sniffs. Little congestion.
I went down for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, tell us about
it was
this. What
crazy.
got you?
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, wait. I do know. I do know what this. I was on. You know what happened? You know what happened in the air?
No!
In Texas, in the southern Texas. I think that's where the epicenter is.
Is that where it comes from?
There's a thing called mountain cedar.
There's no mountains in
What'd you talk?
South Texas?
What you talking about, Willis? There ain't no mountains in Texas.
mountain cedar. Why do we get mountain cedar running through Texas?
Whoa, listen, guy. Just
Hey.
because we're talking about mountain cedar doesn't
I have
mean...
a right.
I have a right. Okay.
The cedar took out our show.
I'm not a marine biologist, so I don't necessarily know the inner workings of mountain cedar. Here's what here's what I've been told.
climatologist?
Here's
or-
what I've been told. No, marine biologist,
Okay,
obviously. It's from the sea. It wreaks
Sounds
havoc.
like it's from
I
the
guess
mountains.
it wreaks havoc on all of our allergies. Okay, for me, shut my body down. My eyes swelled up like a hot air balloon.
You sounded terrible.
I
have to
mean,
say.
I was
Yeah.
like dead to the world literally for 2 weeks.
You're like, Grizz, I gotta
It
do
was
this.
it was bad. It was
Yeah.
bad. So recording a podcast was going to be pretty terrible. Had no energy. I'm probably 95%.
Yeah. Do you think people know who Wolfman Jack is?
No,
No. Do you know who Wolfman Jack is?
no.
He was a very popular radio personality, and he talked like this, and so you sounded like Wolfman Jack, but you wouldn't know that.
Was he a smoker?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't some of the smokers have like that
They got the
radio throat? Or is that like a deeper issue than smokers?
It could be a number of things.
Okay. I should probably stop
I don't think
there.
smoking helps.
Let's probably stop there.
Yeah.
So, okay, what did you get hit with? A lot of people have been sick. It
It's
seems
just
like.
the congestions.
It's just a congestion. I'm
Yeah,
walking here. Just a congestion.
Yeah, just the sniffles, a little
Okay.
stuffed nose. which
Basically, you weren't sick.
nah,
Okay. I mean, here's the deal. Holidays get
Minor
in the
league
way.
sickness. Yeah.
Holidays get in the way. Scheduling gets tough. We did get sick. But you know what? Here we are.
It's not like we didn't have anything to talk about.
No, we had tons, but it's like, are we going to have an episode every week? That's the goal. But sometimes we're going to miss it. That's going to be okay.
And
It's
that's
gonna be
life.
Okay.
That's life.
It's okay. Bada
Yeah.
bing.
Yeah.
But you know what? We are back with everyone's favorite rendition
I can't wait.
of It's a Grab Bag. Here we go. 2026.
That bag.
anywhere.
Grab that bag.
Bum.
Boom. Roasted.
Grab that bag.
But what do you say, Jack?
Read the bag.
Here we go.
Read the bag.
We are in 2026. Time to go straight into the grab bag.
All right. Is it my turn? Am I pulling this?
Yeah, you
okay.
go first.
Okay. Greenland. What do you know about Greenland?
You know what I know about Greenland?
Yeah.
My history of watching the Mighty Ducks tells me something very specific.
Okay.
Iceland is not full of ice. It's very green. But Greenland has a lot of ice.
A lot of ice in
And
Greenland.
Iceland is very nice.
Yeah.
That phrase has stuck with me since I was a kid. So I know Greenland has a lot of ice.
Have you traveled over
That's about it. It's about
over Greenland, going to any?
Which way do I have to go to from here?
You're going over the Atlantic.
And that's
to the east.
And that's in the east. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
The
It's in
northeast.
Sure, the northeast.
Okay.
Wait,
You probably have seen it.
So if I go towards Maine and if
Yeah.
I keep going, I'm
Keep
gonna
going.
hit Greenland.
Well, hopefully you're not going to hit it, but you're going to fly over it.
Don't be. Come on.
I'm just.
That's.
What?
I'm glad you did it for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Do you know what I think about One Greenland?
Is it another
comes
joke?
No.
Okay.
It's everybody's favorite movie, The Princess Bride.
Gladiator. Is that Greenland?
Well, Andre the Giant's character was from Greenland. Do you remember Vizzini saying?
It's so specific. No, I thought the movie was in there or something. Of course, there was no ice.
I mentioned that he was jobless, hopeless, helpless, living in Greenland. And that's... Is it Greenland or Greenland?
It's not Greenland.
Greenland?
No one says it's Greenland.
Greenland.
Almost like green LAN.
Greenland.
Greenland.
Hey, we're going to Greenland.
No one says Greenland.
Okay.
Can I go to the Greenland?
I want
No
to
one
go to
says
the
it like
Greenland.
that.
The Greenland.
Do you have an
looks like
Andre the
Iceland.
Giant? Do you have an Andre the Giant impersonation?
Hello, lady. Yeah, no, that's about it.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pulled it out of the bag.
Hello, lady.
You pulled Greenland out of the bag.
Yeah,
What
it's in the news.
What are you thinking of? It is in the news.
I was like,
obviously.
America's going to buy it. The U.S. is going to, we're looking to purchase it from
What do you
Denmark.
think? What do you
right?
think? What do you think about that?
I didn't know you could do that. I'm so used to.
Did you just wake up and go, I think I'll take that today.
I'm so used to invading land to get it. I didn't really think about purchasing it from.
You're
another
used to that
country.
from your personal experience of invasions.
You know, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
invasions.
When you got to invade.
Do.
So I have learned quite a bit about it from the news because
Yeah.
it keeps popping up in there. And I guess, I mean, the ownership and the rights to Greenland are kind of up in the air, unlike many other countries.
I didn't realize that it was such a precarious situation for
I mean,
Greenland.
who knows? Obviously, hot button topic. Do you just go into a place and say, we'll take that now. Thank you.
Well, do you know what else is for sale? Like, what else is up on the
It
block?
does make me wonder, like, is someone just going to come to America and go like, well, this is actually our land?
How many offers have we got for Hawaii
I don't know.
or for Alaska?
Maybe it's happening under the table.
Maybe.
I mean, Delaware, it's probably an easy, small.
Do
Rhode
you think
Island,
Saudi Arabia is looking at Texas saying, we could take that off your hands for you?
they have the money.
Yeah.
They do have the money.
That's what I'm
So
afraid
I
of.
don't really know. Some people are up in arms about it. I don't know if I really have a take, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you know why we're interested in Greenland?
This is where we get into
Greenland?
conspiracies, my friend.
Well, I'm just-
Conspiracies.
It's not for the,
I
the
would say
Northern
the
Lights or
average
anything.
person is probably thinking either power or for shipments, kind of via a lot of ship routes.
A lot of shipments.
As a lot of the ice around Greenland is melting like it is, it opens up a lot of
shipments.
routes. I don't know how to describe it. Yeah, there's a lot of Amazon.
Right.
A lot of Amazon Prime deliveries. I think a lot of that's for that. I think it's kind of a power grab for some land.
Think there's some resources we might be interested in?
Yeah, that's probably the word I was looking for instead of shipments. Resources.
Shipments of resources.
And I know this from being a marine biologist.
Oh,
We're
absolutely.
talking about the ships. But that's all I got. That was a big
Do you
sniff
think
I just
anybody's
did.
confused and thinks, we really want Iceland, but it's Greenland?
So funny you say that. I do think people confuse Iceland and Greenland a
Okay.
lot. And I think people think Greenland's green, which it's not.
Yeah.
But Iceland is green. But Greenland,
I mean, what's in a name?
it's got a lot of ice.
Yeah. So do you think we'll get it?
Oh, I thought we were going to do a next topic. Oh, you want to keep talking about it?
Well, I'm just curious. Do you think we'll get it? Do you think it will be?
What happens if we get it? Is it a
It
state?
gets a football team? I don't know.
No, but is
What?
it a state?
Maybe.
Wouldn't it-
A
I think it has
territory?
to-
Maybe it's a U.S. territory.
But we
At that
never
point.
had that before, right?
We've had U.S. territories,
Like what?
Guam and yeah. Guam maybe.
Does that belong to the United States?
I think it does. Yeah.
Are you sure about this?
What about my voice tells you I'm not certain?
I'm feeling a little.
I'm a little confused.
If
now.
anyone else knows the news much better than we do,
There's people out there.
please leave us a message.
Let us know.
Leave us
Interact.
a voicemail. NQT Show.
Straighten us out.
That's NQT Show.
Yeah.
.com.
All right, what you got?
Moving on. Okay. So, over the last, are you on your phone? We are talking on a podcast right now.
I've just got to
For
take
the
this
audience,
call. I've just got to take this one call.
You're on your phone. That's so rude.
Hey, I'll call you back. Okay.
Yeah, that's another topic right there for a grab bag for another episode.
All right, so what do you got?
A person who looks at their phone or their watch mid-conversation is a poop face. Okay. So
Technical term. Thank you.
I had a lot of issues with my car a couple months ago. A lot of issues. Used car. And like when anyone feels like when you're told it's going to take thousands of dollars.
This is a paid off car.
Yeah, my car was paid off. Yeah,
So-
thank you. Do you want to talk more about my financial situation?
Well, I'm just wondering.
Okay,
I mean,
sure. Yeah.
What's a few $1,000?
What else you want to know?
Yeah.
Here, let me pull out my W-2.
Okay.
Okay, so box 1. That's what it says. So
Whoa.
What? Whoa!
You work for a church?
What?
All right.
Okay, so I'm a tech guy. I don't think anyone would be shocked by that.
Is that how you describe your?
Listen, man.
Is that how you introduce
okay,
yourself
listen,
at parties?
You had your weird grab bag about Greenland. Can I have my grab bag
It
about
could be
what I'm
our
gonna
own
say?
U.S. territory.
Okay,
Go ahead.
so we're rusty, everyone. Sorry. So I am experimenting with a Tesla vehicle. Okay.
Is that how you're experimenting with a Tesla?
I'm calling it an experiment because now
Okay.
it's a long game experiment. But let me tell you why. So one, the lower models, they've come down in price, which praise God. I'm not going to spend.
No.
I can't spend like 45 plus K on a car. I have my own reservations. Okay, it's a car. They've come down a lot. So we're not talking like the fancy thing. We're not talking about the Cybertruck, whatever. But we're talking like a cool tech car. Okay.
For tech guys.
Here's my skepticism, though. And everyone's probably going to roll their eyes, which we're going to talk about why the eye roll is happening in just a second. But think like an iPhone. You get a new iPhone. It's working great. Here comes some iOS updates. And they get worse.
What happened to my phone?
And they get worse.
Yeah.
And about 2 years into it, almost on the dot, which I don't think that's coincidental. Thank you, Apple. The hardware slows down.
Yeah.
So I'm nervous because the Tesla car is highly dependent on software and things like that. What happens in a couple years? Because I need a car to go 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah. What do you usually do with your phone when it gets a little bit out of date? Do you pass it on down to the kids? Say,
I try to run it out, but I will often upgrade it. And my justification, right or wrong, is I'm using it so many times during the day and I upgrade it. And then I trade in the other one and it helps pay for it. I can't do that with a car. Like, I don't know about you.
Are you afraid that you might, though? That it's going to be.
I couldn't afford to like trade in a car and buy a new car every couple of years. I mean,
Do you think that's really where they're getting you?
I'm not Chris Howard. Jeez. So, but here's the thing. I'm sure it'll go longer, but I'm just skeptical. The car's great. I love the car. The tech's awesome. It drives really fast. It's really smooth. Like I'm a big fan. Yeah, and you experienced it.
I did.
Today. That's fun. That's fun.
That pickup was amazing.
It's crazy. It's
and
crazy smooth. It's one of the best cars I've ever had. It is the best car I've ever had. I'm like, ask me again in a year. Let's have this conversation in a year. Because I'm nervous. I'm going to tell you like, oh yeah, everything that was working a year ago, it doesn't work anymore. Okay, but here's the bigger topic. We don't have enough time to unpack all these different things. Why is it if you tell someone, if they go, hey, are you driving a Tesla? I saw it in the parking lot. And you go, yeah, like that's mine. And everyone goes, whoa, Tesla.
Big
hey,
shot.
Big Tesla guy.
Yeah.
No one does it. I'm like, oh, hey, Kia guy, big Ford.
Yeah.
Hey, saw that Toyota there in the parking lot.
Hey,
Just looking
4Runner.
spin- No one's doing that.
Yeah.
Why are we doing that over the Tesla?
I think just a hunch here.
Yeah.
It may have to do with, number one, a lot of the top models are pretty pricey, right?
Oh,
So,
the top?
yeah.
Yeah, but the top models of lots of brands are
Yeah.
pricey.
But
The top model of like
do you
a
think
Jeep,
it has to do with Elon as far as just billionaire?
I don't
and
know.
The personality.
I do think the common thought's
the-
like someone's a millionaire.
Yeah.
But it's like you can get one in the 30s and the average car is like 40 to 50.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not, what is it? It can't just be price.
It could be.
Maybe no one's looked and they think every Tesla's 90K.
Just the brand. The brand has
Crazy.
clout. And you now have clout because you have the brand.
No clout, but I feel like I get judged. I can feel something happening.
What do you think they're thinking of you?
I think the average person is like, oh, big spender.
You can
I think that's probably
you can
the
go
first.
to Greenland. Yeah.
Yeah. You probably go buy Greenland with your little
Mhm.
Tesla. I mean, there's obviously some political things, but the reactions I'm getting, they're not political Tesla. I think it's money Tesla.
It's money Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just interesting.
Have you had more people asking you for money?
That would be funny. It's like, and at the same time, there's a line out the door of people asking. No, but I've never had a response over any car I've ever had like this.
Right.
And anyone who's heard the T word, it's like 9 out of 10 that reaction.
You didn't get this with the Mazda.
No, I haven't got this with any car.
Yeah.
I haven't got this with any purchase I've ever made.
Okay.
So this is new to me.
So does the joy of driving the Tesla, because you do look like you are enjoying it,
Oh, I love it.
does it take a hit? Does that joy take a
No.
hit when you get the attention
no.
of it? Okay.
No.
Well, that's good. Well,
I don't
you're
like
all right.
being in the room if you're like the center of attention. You're like, okay, cool, let's move on. That's awesome. No, it doesn't rob anything away. No, I love it. It is an incredible car.
Well, let me ask you this: when do you get that way over what brand? Where you're like, oh,
Ooh, good
Wow.
question. Like if someone tells me about like an item they
maybe
have,
they don't even tell. Maybe you just
I
see
just
it.
see it. That's a good question. You have an answer to that question for you?
For me,
Yeah. I'm
um,
thinking.
there are certain brands that I see where I'm like, yeah, I know how much that costs to keep to
you
number one buy that car.
Are you afraid to say
then-
the brand because they won't be a sponsor?
No, it's
Okay.
yeah. Please, Mercedes, whenever you want to sponsor us, we're
I mean, yeah, when
We're
I
okay.
see a car that I know that's like $300K,
yeah.
like okay, so here's what I'll think. Here's my real thought. I'll see it on the road, and I think what goes through my mind is like unnecessary. I'm not saying the car. Unnecessary in my head for the cost of a car. But here's reality that people don't always think about. Let's say you're you have millions and millions of dollars. That's neither one of us. But let's
Keep talking.
say someone has millions and millions of dollars and they go buy a car that's $300K. Well, equivalent to like what the money that they have, that might be equivalent to like a $30K car for one of us.
It just might be.
And so we're quick to judge. When I say unnecessary, I do not think that of the person. I just look at the car and go like, I'm not going to spend $300K on the car. I think I've thought about that.
Yeah.
But I don't. If you were to come in and say, Mike, I bought a Mercedes, I don't have it in me to be like, whoa, Chris.
You might have some questions. Why the Mercedes?
I might be like, what do you
Yeah.
like about it?
No.
Like, I'd be curious, but I don't think I'd have like a, well, look at Big Time Howard.
Is that-
Big Time How.
Is that my new nickname?
Also, Miss Chris.
Miss
Is
Chris is
some
the new
people.
one, right?
Yep. Here we go.
All right,
Here we
back
go.
to the bag.
Okay, back to the bag. What do you got?
We got football.
Football. We're talking playoffs. I have been checked out of the playoffs. I saw a couple plays. I did see a little bit of controversy on the Bills game.
Yeah.
Were you going to bring that up?
Well,
Or the Denver injury after
The Denver
game?
injury.
Oh, no, I knew you were going to say that.
So I had a text thread going with a certain friend of mine from Buffalo, and I let him know, you know what? No matter what happens, still going to be friends.
We're still buddies.
Yeah, we're still buddies here, and he let me know, you know what?
He's like, you know what? We're not friends.
I don't base my friendships on rivalries, and so good. We're good.
Healthy. Way to go.
Then after the game, it was, well, I hope you enjoy your win with your broken quarterback. And I shared with him, well, thanks for breaking him after he broke your team.
Ooh.
And,
Roasted.
Yeah.
So, there's that fun of it. But yeah, it's been a pretty exciting playoff run so far.
So
and then-
Denver. So for people who don't know, Denver beat Buffalo in one of the rounds of the playoffs. So Buffalo goes home. Denver is going on, but you have an injury to deal with.
We have an injury to deal with.
A permanent injury.
A permanent injury.
Yeah.
One where the quarterback is not going to play for the rest of the season. The one that, is kind of led.
Who's your backup?
We have Jarrett Stidham.
Has he played at all during the season?
It's been a while.
Oh, no.
But guess what? He used to play for the Patriots.
Is that who they're playing?
He was their back. Yeah.
Patriots are looking good.
They are.
They're like quietly good.
They're quietly good.
winning.
They're quietly going to Mile High to play the Broncos and maybe just tear their heart out. Who knows?
At the time of this recording, by the time this comes out, that game will actually be over.
It will be over, and then you can say,
Wow.
either laugh at that or say, you know what?
I've been pretty checked out. Okay, so let's talk about if anyone's into sports. One of the main talked about things was controversial catch, which always happens during the playoffs, which is just crazy. Let's not talk about Des Bryant, okay? We don't have time for this.
No.
Okay.
That's so
You
in the
did
past.
see the different comparisons of this catch, and then whether or not it's wrestled away, it's 9 times out of 10 ruled a catch.
Yeah.
And that did not happen.
No.
And it was in your favor.
Yeah, there's Mile High Magic.
Are
is
you
what we
ready
call
to
it.
confess? Okay.
Mile High Magic. I do it. Moving on from the NFL.
Oh, dang. Okay.
We have a
That's
new
fast.
college football champion.
We do.
For the first time ever.
Indiana.
Indiana.
It's weird.
Isn't it strange?
I don't know how to feel.
I don't either.
It's odd.
They are a basketball school that is now suddenly a juggernaut at football.
I don't understand. Where was the national championship game played?
In Miami. Who did they play?
Miami.
Yeah.
Isn't the quarterback of Indiana from Miami?
From Miami.
This is crazy.
This is very Miami.
So you have Miami
centered.
there. You have a guy going back to his hometown for Indiana.
Who wanted to play for Miami.
They win their first championship ever. This will be a movie.
It has
It'll
to
be
be
a movie.
I mean, this quarterback, Mendoza.
If that's his name.
Yeah, if that's his name. If he's really from Miami.
Yeah.
He wanted to play for Miami. He wanted to be a Hurricane. His dad went to the University of Miami, was a rower.
Wow.
And he ends up beating Miami. But also, he won the Heisman Trophy this year.
You know, rowing is a really good exercise for you.
And it's one of the best.
Incredible.
Oh,
I wish we
fantastic.
could row more in Texas, but we're not really built for that.
No.
Back to that. I am, I'm kind of shocked that Indiana won. No one saw that. No one had that on their bingo card.
No.
No one was gambling those odds. Or the one person who did, congratulate you. Go get a Tesla. So I'm still, I think, a little shell-shocked. Seriously.
Yeah. Indiana.
It doesn't make sense.
Congrats,
It
Hoosiers.
doesn't make sense.
Congrats,
Way to
Hoosiers.
go,
What do we got in the bag?
Indiana. Here we go. So, well, I'll tell you what. I have a topic. You have on our books, out of the bag. It says note to Chris, so I'm supposed to read this out loud to you.
Come on.
It says you have Christmas recap, but I don't know what that means. It literally says read to Chris, you have Christmas recap. I don't know what that means.
Oh, well, just we Christmas came and went.
Yeah. Did you have some notes on it you wanted to say?
No, just how was your Christmas?
No, it was Christmas. It was great.
Yeah.
You know, it is. Our kids are 13 and 11, so they're not like 5 and 3 anymore.
They're not waking up at 6 a.m.
They're still wanting to get up early, but
Okay.
it's not like it was when they were little, and that's fine. So ours this year was pretty chill, pretty relaxed. I'm great with that, by the way.
Yeah.
But it was just great. It was a great time with family and really chill.
Same here.
How about, yeah.
No, nothing complicated about it.
Yeah.
Didn't have to be anywhere. Didn't have to do anything.
Did you get any
out of the
like
ordinary?
donations to Jelly of the Month Club? Or
No
anything
Jelly
like
of the
that?
Month Club,
Okay.
but Jam of the Month Club.
Jam of
Yes.
the Month? What?
Gift that keeps on giving.
La la
Michael.
la 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 la.
That's great.
Yeah, that's all we want to say
So
about
that's
Christmas,
literally
right?
all we have.
That's all.
Like anyone can even know that.
Oh, I'm rough on the buttons. I'm
What's
sorry.
that?
I'm sorry, everyone. Hold on.
Read the book.
Here we go. Okay. I have something that is grab bag worthy, but it kind of goes into a deep topic. So let's go with this.
Okay.
Okay.
We're going
Ready
there.
for this?
Yeah.
You had no idea this
Cue
was
the
coming.
cue the music, the deep
Okay.
music.
So, here we go. I don't.
La 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 la.
Not quite the deep
I'm
music I was
really
thinking
rusty.
about.
We will get new sound effects later on this year.
2026.
So,
Here we come.
Here we go. 27. Okay. So I like talking about money, personal finance, things like that.
Teslas.
Okay, yes, Teslas, yes. Okay, whatever. We have $1 billion. Get over it, people. Blah blah blah. We don't, by the way. So I like the topic. I think it opens up the doorway to a lot of people's hearts, kind of what's on their minds. I really have enjoyed it. I handled money terribly. We've talked about this in plenty of episodes. We're not going to go down the rabbit hole. Filed bankruptcy when I was younger, like in my higher teens. Okay, so I've been all around the block with money.
Right.
I read a really good book maybe 10 years ago, I think. It was called The Simple Path to Wealth.
Who wrote it?
So it was J.L. Collins. So sounds like almost like Jim Collins, but there's like a business Jim Collins guy. Not that guy.
Not that guy.
It's another guy named J.L. Collins. And the title is kind of like whatever. It's not like How to Get Rich. Basically, at the end of the day, he's really a down-to-earth guy he's like 75 now. Super simple investing strategy. Like I read this, it was like one of those books you can't put down. It was just engaging. His book, it's in blog post format, all for free on his site. You don't even have to buy the book, but I mean, it's just sometimes easier in a book form. And basically, I really understood the market, like everything, after I read this book. Yeah, so I definitely 100%, some would say, I read the book.
Read the book!
So,
can I guess at the
let's hope I
strategy?
remember
You said
that.
it's a simple strategy.
Yeah. You want to take a guess?
Buy low, sell high.
You're a winner, my friend. Ding, 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 ding.
All
No.
right.
Basically, it is, live off of, don't spend more than what you have.
Right.
It's basic principles, right? And you save for kind of those emergencies what you need to save for, and you just invest the rest.
What about giving?
It's so giving's in there. So let me get there, man.
Okay.
Hold that a second. So listen, he's not a believer. Okay, not a believer. This is
Okay.
actually one of the things I want to talk about. So all I'm saying is I picked up some good things. There's always good resources to pick up, right? You don't have to subscribe to everything someone believes. He's not a believer. But the basic strategy was like, you know what? That's great. That kind of jives with me. And I've talked to people over the years. It kind of jive with them too. Anyway, I've read more things that he's put out. I appreciate the guy, respect the guy. So I was listening to this interview on a podcast called The Diary of a CEO.
Okay.
That's the name of the podcast. Never heard of it till recently. It's pretty popular though. It's like a 2-hour interview with him. It was posted a couple weeks ago, I think. And he goes through the book. He goes through a lot of the stuff. It was the end that I was shocked about. And it really kind of punched me in the face.
What was shocking?
So they were talking about kind of, end of life, legacy, things like that.
Okay.
And it was like, well, what do you think? The interviewer was kind of like, well, what do you think about the afterlife? And JL was pretty certain on there's nothing there. And he hasn't made any really strong points like that about other stuff. Like I said, really down to earth guy. And I was like, wait, what did he just say? And the interviewer was like, so nothing? And he was just like, nothing.
Nothing.
He was like, I don't think. He was like, I like to be surprised after I die. I'm curious what's there. I don't think there's anything there. If there's something there, I think he said with a guy with a white beard, then that'd be cool. And then he was like, well, kind of what's the point? And he was like, this is it. And it really got me, in a negative way.
You felt sad?
Yes. I felt very sad for him. I still respect him. I still love his book is great. Seriously, it's great. But I was like, wow, he is a very smart guy. He's 75 something.
Mm-hmm.
And he really is saying there's nothing there. And you just make the most of what you can here. I could even tell, I don't know if the interviewer is a Christian or not. I could tell he was even struggling with that answer.
Kind of thrown off.
It just didn't make sense. But then it was like, you know what? A lot of people are thinking that way. And even before I was a Christian, I remember people talking to me like that. And I just can't make sense of that mindset. That just then what is the point?
What are you living for? What's the motivation?
And he made one point of the galaxy being so big, and it was really ironic. And I hope there's a day he listens to this. But there was a point he made on there's so much out there it's pretty arrogant to think that there is something there on the afterlife. And in my head, I was like, man, it's really arrogant to say there's not. It's just the exact same logic. Let's go the other way.
Yeah.
And man, and we're both professing Christians, and there certainly is obviously the afterlife, and there's Jesus, and there's a heaven, and there's a hell, and there's a very big point to life. And it's not pointless and for nothing. But it broke my heart this morning. It broke my heart to the point I was like, we have to talk about this.
So when are you going to write him a letter?
I am considering sending this episode to him and tagging the person who runs the other podcast.
There you go.
And just out of a plea to be like, JL, man, there's so much more to life. And I know he's heard about Christians and Christianity, and would just implore him to look into the Bible and the evidence. And he's a very smart guy.
Yeah.
But just the actual evidence of Jesus living and rising from the grave, that alone is your massive proof that he's God. And clearly there's more to life than just the years between us being born and when we die.
Do you think our talk about Greenland and football will throw him off?
You may not get to this point.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. But
definitely want to have some time markers in there.
It just broke me. I just wasn't expecting it. I've never heard him say that. I've listened to other interviews, and I was like, oh, man, he's really certain.
Yeah, well, thanks for bringing that up, because I think that happens where, I'll hear somebody, I'm like, oh, that person just sounds like they're so lost, but maybe not think about it beyond that. But
yeah, it got me. It got me.
Yeah.
It really, and then it made me think how many other people are out there kind of going, life is meaningless.
Yeah. Might as well buy this.
Man, I really think deep down, I could just be crazy. I really think deep down, we do not buy that. I think sometimes we're just too scared to look into the options. But I can remember when I wasn't a believer, you could not have convinced me about this Jesus guy on the cross.
Yeah.
I still deep down was like, this isn't just it. We don't just exist and then no, that's not true. And I really think deep down, we're not buying that.
No.
I think we're afraid. And it's okay to be afraid, and you ask questions, but it's worth it. Oh man, it just got me. Got me big time.
No, I'm glad you remind us of that, because that is the mindset out there, and we are the difference makers in that, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Are you looking at your phone?
I'm looking at our notes for what we were talking about.
What we're talking?
I was very much engaged in what you were saying.
Uh-huh.
That does actually make me want to be. It makes me want to spread the gospel more and just love people more. Have empathy. I feel like my empathy and compassion grew today. I wasn't mad. I wasn't thinking, "Oh, you're an idiot." I was just more like, "Oh, man,
actually hurts to
yes,
know that's how you're thinking." Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yeah.
Empathy.
Empathy.
2020.
We love it. Okay.
Picking it up. Ready?
This is your last topic.
Snowmageddon.
But by the time this episode comes out, will it be over?
I don't know. Maybe it'll keep going.
The bread and milk. The bread and milk guy.
The bread and milk
Got to
guy.
get the bread and milk.
Bread and milk.
So
and
DFW and other areas around the country scheduled in a few days to get a whole bunch of, I think it's an Ice-mageddon.
Ice-mageddon.
Sounds like ice.
Snow.
A little bit of snow.
A little winter
bada
mix.
bing, bada boom, a little bit of snow. So what do you want to talk about in the snow?
Well, no, I was just curious, because when something like this comes, or at least the threat of this happening again, or anything similar to what we went through years ago, do you have any kind of Snowmageddon stories? What do you remember from that time?
Let's see. So the last big one around here would have been 4 or 5 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago.
I was in Austin and you were up here.
Yeah.
So my experience down there was no power for a couple days.
Yeah.
And I got some really cool pictures of it was so icy and so covered. I actually got some really cool pictures of the sun coming up, and I saw things like frozen I've never seen before. I didn't even know it was possible. And we were fine, and we prepared. We had some stuff in the house, and praise God, we were only without power for a couple days.
Okay.
Some people went down for 3 weeks. They basically had to move away.
Yeah.
When they could get in the car. So what was your experience like?
I remember rolling.
This is in Texas, by the way. This is
in Texas.
Yeah.
That's why it makes the news. If this is in Wisconsin or Minnesota,
no one cares.
nobody's.
Yeah.
I do remember some rolling blackouts. So there would be times where we had power, and then you had to take advantage of that, and then your power's off again. And I remember still trying to work during that time, having to use my phone as a hotspot.
I was going to say you had internet, you had hotspot.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so that was not the best quality, especially for Zoom meetings and things like that. But it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. Yeah.
Were you without power very long? Just quick rolling?
It just seemed like there was a point where we could count on it being up for an hour, then down for 2 hours. And
did you have bread and milk?
We definitely had bread and milk.
Do you go to the store? Do you or your wife go to the store like in a hurry and go grab like?
I haven't gone to the store in a hurry in a long time.
Well, you haven't gone to the store in like 30 years. So yeah, I understand that. But if you were going to go to the store.
What is this store?
What is this? Like, do you go, we need to have eggs?
I don't like to panic shop.
Yeah.
No, I just follow the process. If we're ready for some eggs and we need to stock up again, we don't really, need to run and
nothing you go grab. Do you have any backup power at home?
Do we like a generator?
Yeah.
No, we don't have a generator. Do you have a generator?
First of all, you don't need to squint your eyes the way you're looking.
Well, no, I'm trying to think. What's that called?
I don't
again?
have
it's called a generator.
Okay, well, there's different types. So
a generator.
We don't have a gas generator, but I do have like it's almost like a block,
it's like a little charger block.
It's like a power
charge your phone.
It's a pretty big, almost like a power bank. It could run on solar.
Okay.
It could last probably for like a day plus, and you can plug in like your fridge and stuff to it.
Okay, so if it's an overcast day and power's out, then you're toast.
You can still get solar on an overcast day.
Sure. Well,
Did you not know this? What, you think the sun doesn't come up?
Not as well. I mean, it's not like Greenland.
Bashing all the solar lovers out there. Solar flares? Come on.
You're going with solar flares?
Yeah, I know what I'm saying. Right. Okay. All right. So
have a happy Snowmageddon.
Listen, this year, let's just say happy Ice-mageddon to you. By the time this episode comes out, we will be living in the future.
Yes.
Which makes no sense. So I think this year is going to be a pretty cool year for us. And I think we'll have a lot of interviews. And I think we'll get to meet a lot of
Let's do that. Let's meet people. Let's talk to people.
I think we will. And we want to hear from y'all on... You probably hate grab bag episodes by now. If you do, please let us know. Although we think you love them.
Or you love them.
I think you love them. But we would love to, talk about anything that's on everyone's minds. They leave us a voicemail, ask us a question. We'll listen to it on the air.
Yeah, everyone, let's hear what's on your mind.
Just stop prank calling us. So don't prank call us. Those of you who are laughing right now.
I haven't heard these. You got to let me know about these.
I'll let you know later. So, all right. So, famous last words for the beginning of January 2026, my friend, in the books.
Hello, lady.
Oh, it's Kermit the Frog again.
Yeah. Or Andre the Giant.
Thanks so much for joining us. Please consider rating and reviewing our podcast and hitting subscribe on whichever platform you prefer. Remember to keep moving forward because we're not quite there.